Hello, I'm Mathieu from Ludovox.fr and I'm going to give you an overview of Horde. Horde is a majority game and card game for 2 to 4 players ages 10 and up and plays for around 20 minutes. So Horde is a game in which you are going to play as a goblin sovereign, as a goblin king or queen, and you want your tribe to succeed by having the most points, and you gain points by having majorities on the different rows. You're going to have 1 row per player, and every majority that you have is going to score you 3 points. So the problem is no one knows what your tribe is except for you, and the other problem is you're going to have goblins which are not necessarily of your tribe or clan in your hand. So for example, in this case, I have yellow cards which are totally not my tribe. I'm red, and I also have red cards. So I will use these goblins, I will place them onto the board and use their abilities, trigger them, but I will try to take advantage of the abilities of the other goblins that I might place. So the way the game plays is very simple. I'm going to play a card from my hand. So for example, I could play this card, which is a bomb, and then I'm going to draw a card, and that's my turn. And the other players are going to play like so. For example, that player could, for example, do this and draw a card, and the third player could do this, place it here, and then it comes back to me. So what I could do is also play cards from me. So for example, I could play the hammer. So the hammer can replace a card, so I'm going to place it face down and smash it. So I will put it away. And then the problem is that the bomb here, the bomb, when it triggers, it's going to blow everything up around itself. You have the brute that allows you to turn things face down. You have the nerd which pulls some cards. You're going to do a lot of manipulation, and this is the crux of the game. You're going to manipulate the board, sometimes heal your own units or maybe heal the others' units so that you bluff other people, and the game is going to end when the rows are full. And the rows are full basically when all 12 cards are placed in each row, and you have like 12 cards per player that are placed in each row. At the end of the game, the board should pretty much look like this. So we are going to reveal our leaders, our goblin leaders, and we are going to count up the majorities or the points that we have. So in this case, on the bottom row, the red is the clear winner because we have like the big number of goblins. This one is counts double, and if we have a clear majority, we score 3 points. And if you score any points on a row with the banner of your clan, you score an additional point. That means it's worth 4 victory points to me. The top row is dominated by the blue player, which also has their banner here, so they gain 4 victory points, and in the case of the center row, there is a tie between yellow and red. This means that both players get a victory point, so that would mean 1 point for yellow, 4 points and 5 points for me, and 4 points for blue, so I would win the game since I had the biggest score. So that's it for this game. You're going to try to benefit from the other clan's powers and try to place your goblins strategically to gain majorities in this game. So now bye bye and see you on Ludovox.fr.